Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back if you aren't new, and if you are, thank you for finding me. I really wanted to do a reset because we are in a new month. It is October, in my opinion, one of the most enjoyable months because of the fall weather. I really just like to reorganize my thoughts, reprioritize my life, and just coast out the rest of the year with as little stress as possible while also being semi-productive. So September was really about recovery and just honestly survival. There's a lot going on with the economy and with, certain industries, just a lot, politics, everything. So I really took the time to hide and just do inner work and focus on what I've been feeling and how to feel my best. And it really helped. So here are some things that I did last month to help mentally prepare me for a new month of productivity. The first thing that I did was I focused on sleep. I made sure that I was in bed, even if I wasn't sleeping, by 8 o'clock. I would wake up early in the morning, 4 o'clock a.m. actually, so that I could get gym out of the way and really just prioritize myself. For me, going to the gym or working out is my time to not think about work, family, and responsibilities, because it's really just you versus yourself, and you're able to, get your endorphins in. And afterwards, I always feel really good, clear, and ready to take on the day. I'm not able to do that though unless I prioritize sleep. The second thing that I did in order to help prepare my mind for the new month is watch what I'm eating. I don't know about you guys, but when I eat certain foods, not only does it make me physically not feel well, but mentally as well. It really messes with me in a way that I just really get in my thoughts. I feel lethargic and I don't want to do anything but lay around. And then laying around leads to scrolling, and then scrolling leads to certain behaviors that maybe aren't the healthiest, like comparison, judgment, things like that. And that's just a negative mindset to put yourself in. I definitely try to focus on what I'm eating so that I don't feel sluggish, so that I'm not spending my whole day in bed, so that I'm living a life that feels good to me. The third thing that I did was I reduced my screen time, which is insane because I work from home. But my screen time outside of work honestly was averaging about 8 hours, and that is not healthy. How are you going through your day productively and still using 8 hours of screen time? So that's what I'm saying. It means that I'm watching YouTube, scrolling Instagram, scrolling TikTok, and it's taking time away from IRL things that I really need to be handling. So those three things together really helped get my mindset clear and ready for this new month, and made it so that I feel well enough to create goals for the month of October. Speaking of goals, one of my goals for the month of October is to really get into some good books. And I know a lot of people for these videos have multiple books that they want to read in one month, and I honestly just can't sit still that long to read more than one book in a month, especially if it's big. So I only have one book that I want to read, and it is called The Accusation. And it's really just a whole bunch of stories, many stories from people who have firsthand accounts from inside of North Korea. And it's a pretty old book. I actually received this book in college and I never started reading it, but the premise is just very interesting because it's about how people survived escaping from North Korea, and also some people who tried to escape but ended up being caught again and then escaped again. And just reading stories about survival stories like this where people lived to tell their side, it just gives me a perspective and also a sense of gratitude just for where and how I was born and the opportunities that I got. And it's just also just interesting to look into other cultures and to see the differences, because there's just so many vast differences between people in different countries and continents and all of that, and I just really find it interesting. So this is a book that I am hoping to finish by the end of October. I'm just gonna leisurely read it before bed a few times throughout the month, and then I will report back next month to let you guys know of a new book that I want to read. Also, just a quick aside, I got my library card recently, and with that card, you can actually use this app called Libby, and you can read books for free using your library card. So if you guys do have your library card, you should look into that because it's completely free and it's an amazing resource so that you don't have to have a physical book if you do want to like save money or, you know, not contribute to any paper waste or anything like that. Another goal that I have for October is just to really pay down my student loan. And I don't want this video to be necessarily a fully financial video, but student loan payments did restart in October and my interest came back. I had $23,000 left in my student loan and my interest is at about 5%. So I'm getting around a little bit over $70 a month in interest, which is about $2 and some change, 2.7 or so per day. And I made my first payment on the 30th of September, and today it is October 4th and the payment is still processing. And while the payment is processing, you're still getting interest accrual, which just honestly, everything just works against you if you have student loans. So I made the decision to actually sell $18,000 of my stock for my individual portfolio, and I'm gonna roll that into my student loan so that I'll have a little bit over $5,000 left for the rest of my payment period, which will bring my interest down to about $22 a month, which is about, is it 80 cents a day? Around there, less than $1 per day. And I really I saw how the interest was going up, and it's an uphill battle. So I'm really gonna just attack it with the big payment in October, and then the last $5,000, because that interest is so minimal, I'm just gonna let it accrue until January when I have enough to just get rid of it in one fell swoop. And my last goal is to get more workouts in. So I'm getting into a groove with my workouts where it's starting to feel good. I know when you first start on your weight loss journey or your get healthy journey or anything, whatever you guys are calling it, when you first start, you dread it, right? You're tired, you don't want to get out of bed, you just don't feel like it sometimes. And I'm starting to finally get over the hump to where I look forward to working out. And if I don't work out, it doesn't feel right. I'm finally getting to that point where I'm enjoying it and it's making me feel good every single time. Are there still times that I'm like, I don't really feel like going to the gym at 4 in the morning, or, oh, I don't really want to go to boxing? Yes, no, I do enjoy it. I still get that. I think motivation usually comes in the beginning of your journey, and then it turns into discipline. It just becomes part of your day. So now it's another part of my day to just check off my list. I currently work out 4 days a week throughout the work week, and then on weekends there are active recovery days. I'm not lifting heavy things, but I'm getting cardio in through my activities. So I'm gonna just try to get as many active days in as possible. I don't wanna put a number on it, but I am gonna track how many just to see where I'm at. And then I will check in with you guys again next month. And speaking of activity and being active every day, I actually need to run over to my boxing class right now. And I figured I would just take you guys along. We're done with that class, but I still need to get a few more steps in for the day because I try to reach 10,000 a day. So that's next. We're gonna go up to the gym and walk for 30 minutes so that I reach 10,000, and then we're done working out for the day. So it is Thursday at noon, and I'm actually going to end the reset / mini vlog here because I need to pack my bags. I am going to be going to the mountains with my husband and my dog. So we're gonna be staying in a cabin for some time. I still had to do a little bit of work first. And so now that that's done, I'm just gonna be getting ready for that, and I will take you guys along on that trip. So stay tuned for that, but gotta go unpack my bags, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.